Hi, good day everyone. So today I'll talk about Free Guy, the Ryan Reynolds movie that came out in theaters. So it's one of the first movies I think after the lockdown, which encourages people to go back to the way things were and just get out of your homes and go back to the theater. First off, I just noticed there's so many good movies that are coming out or have been released this year. So really excited. Let's list them all. Wonder Woman 1984, Free Guy. And then coming up, you have Dune, Eternals, Kingsman, Spider-Man Nowhere, No Way Home, Wheel of Time, Matrix 4, and Reminiscence. So many. So at first I was just gonna mention each one, but I think each one deserves a full video, even though yeah, there are way more polished videos and reaction videos out there, but yeah, this is mine. This is the video where I share my takeaways, especially now for Free Guy. Okay, so first off, perhaps many of you have heard of this many conspiracies, especially for the year 2020 and 2021. So whether you believe in them or not, I think many of us have encountered them or heard about them. Regarding conspiracies, there are also many movies that are talking about a great awakening. Not just movies, actually, the conspiracy theorists might say that sometimes. Maybe you will hear them in spiritual circles and religious circles. Yeah, maybe you know someone who is like that. Probably you are also like that, like me. Okay, so what I noticed in Free Guy, even for the trailers, is they talk a lot about, or they reference a lot of these awakening movies. I suppose one of the most famous would be The Matrix. So, what if we were all dreaming? Or what if everything around me was a lie? Would I want to know the truth? Even if it's not comfortable, even if it's something that I don't like, would I want to stay in the illusion? Would I rather take the blue pill or the red pill? So, um, you would see that in Free Guy. I wouldn't be giving anything away. I wouldn't be spoiling anything there. You would sense that all throughout. Another awakening video or movie is Truman Show. So again, what if everything around you is a lie? What if you have the chance to learn something, the truth? Would you rather stay where you are? Would you rather stay in your comfort zone or leave? What if the people around you are still in their own illusion and you're the only one who is aware of things? Or similar to the Truman Show, what if you're the only one who's real and everyone is an illusion? But in Free Guy, it seems like, yeah, so, okay, I might be spoiling things, so so what if you're the only one who's aware? Everything is an illusion. Or what if you're the one telling everyone that everything is an illusion? So I hope that makes sense. So you might be able to relate to that in your own personal life as well, in your professional life, in whatever aspect of your life. So yeah, something to think about. The third awakening movie that I noticed they referenced is They Live. So it's not that famous of a movie where as I was growing up, but there is a specific scene in Free Guy where he has these glasses where he puts them on and then suddenly there's an underlying layer to everything. Like you could say it's a truth filter. So, for example, look around you right now, and if you see trees, if you see your house, if you see your school, your surroundings, you'll still see them with the truth filter, with these special shades, but there's something else underneath. So it could be, the subliminal messages are now clearer. It might be something more dark, or it could be something more enlightening. Well, as the Transformers would say, there's something more that meets the eye. So, yeah, so again, something to think about. So again, so you have The Matrix, The Truman Show, and They Live. And I suppose there are many other movies I've realized that, yeah, that are referenced in Free Guy, or they are all, they have the same, they are on the same wavelength. That's what makes Free Guy entertaining, not just entertaining but also thought provoking and enlightening even. So it's not shallow. It seems shallow. It seems so fun, but it's more than that. Okay, so some deeper questions though. In Free Guy, so you have the video game, and also if you have a video game, you have creators of the video games, right? So every now and then we cut to the background, we cut to the people running the video game, the people who created, conceptualized, who are responsible for letting the game continue. And it talks about it made me think about what I continue to hear about. We create our own reality. So it's up to you how you would interpret that. If you could really create a plant out of nowhere, a person out of nowhere, or it could just be a practical way of saying you choose your own adventure, you choose your life. So within each situation, do you go this way or this way? So instead of just being a victim, oh, I'm dragged by my circumstances, or instead of saying, oh, I blame everyone for my problems, then why not take responsibility and take control for your own life? If you want to have something, then do something about it, right? If you want to get to a particular destination, then what are you going to do about it? So again, when we say we create our own reality, it could be as literal, as spiritual, or both, according to you. But that's a reminder also. You might see that when you watch the movie Free Guy, because it might I might spoil something, but yeah. So of course, it's not surprising that video game creators would create out of their own experiences, out of their own preferences, out of their own perspectives on life. So you'll see that there. Another thing is background characters are also important. So Ryan Reynolds is the lead, and he's a lead in the movie, but in the actual video game, in the movie, he's actually just a background character. And things happen because he started becoming or acting as a lead character when he was created to just be in the background, to just say generic quotes, to just be fodder, to just be, you know, a corny or a neutral character. But he started taking the lead. So, what about us? Have we been programmed to just stay in the safe zone? Have we been taught and trained to just stay safe, to keep out of trouble, to just blend and go with the flow, to not steer the hornet's nest, or to not rock the boat? I mean, it's risky. It's so risky to do things, think out of the box. But with the risk, right, it's also more fulfilling if you actually do what you want to get done. If there is some goal that you really want to reach, and it requires going out of your comfort zone, then why not? So it's really it's really rewarding. So what if you now decide that you're not just going to be a background character? And this is not about ego. This is not about, getting famous just to get famous, or doing anything just to get famous and compromising your beliefs, your principles, just to get more likes, or just to just to be known by others. So it's not about that. It's about, if you want to do the right thing, or if you want to reach a goal, yan. So you will definitely mm, be invited to step out of your comfort zone. And so what, right? It's okay. Why not? Just take the risk. It's easier said than done. Okay. Of course, I'm also preaching to myself. It's all it's so easy to just stay behind, but why not? Why not go beyond? Right? So go out of the background. Speaking of, there's also one feature in Ryan Reynolds' YouTube channel. You can go there. Okay, I'll link to it in the description. So, about background characters, or according to the title, Best Supporting Actor. So, that's really awesome. They honored some of the background characters in this movie, which features background characters. So, that's really awesome. I could just talk about it, and it's better if you just watch it, but it's really great. Valuing each life as different, as unique, and important. Not everybody gets to be seen by the entire world. We don't need to do that, actually, but I hope that we find value in ourselves, and we find value in the people around us. Everyone is valuable, and it's such a wonderful world when we're not just thinking about ourselves or our problems, when we're not just focused on the people that we like. We can go beyond labels and stereotypes. Just know that everyone, whether we know them or not, is valuable, and even the people who we might dislike or we don't really get along with, they even have their own story to tell. So it's really a richer world when we are open to that, when we are open to listening to others, or valuing them, going beyond the stereotypes. So that's also going beyond a background. Okay, I think, did it stop? Okay, I'll just continue then. Yeah. Okay, the last thing is, there's something here about the creator and about Prometheus. So it really makes me think that, how come the creator, what we call a supreme being here, it doesn't really sound like a creator if A, that being regrets we created, B, when everyone except 8 people and 2 of each species is saved, and C, when the creator destroys. So when we have a narrative of a supreme being and a creator, it sounds strange that this supreme creator would behave in this way. Okay, so of course I'm referring to the biblical narrative of Noah and the great flood in the Bible, and this is somewhat referenced, whether they intended to or not, in the movie. So again, something to think about. In Greek mythology, we have Prometheus, who helped humans by giving them fire, by teaching them how to make fire. And Prometheus, instead of being congratulated, he was punished immensely by the supreme god, by the head god in Greece that time. So that's Zeus. So, Prometheus is sometimes compared to Lucifer or Satan in the Bible. Mm, Maybe because of the offer of something else, the knowledge of good and evil. Um, when a fellow supreme being, or not exactly supreme, but one of the higher ones, enlightens the inferior ones, the humans, shouldn't we be happy about it? Shouldn't the enlightened ones continue to uplift those who are not too enlightened? And so I'm still thinking about that. I hope that doesn't ruffle feathers, or I hope you're at least open also to considering it, right? Truth does not need to be defended, truth will be revealed. So I'd rather find the truth, think about the truth, instead of, in, instead of just echoing what everyone else says. We need to learn to think for ourselves. So yeah, those are the things about Free Guy. Of course, there are so many things about it, but these are the things that I'd like to emphasize. There's a lot of fun cameos, there's a lot of fun sequences, and yeah, overall, it's really a movie for everyone because it can be as superficial or as deep as you want it to be. It depends on the characters, but it's really good. So I hope you get to watch that. That's now available on streaming services, including here on YouTube. I watched it. Yeah, I watched it on the first day, Friday the 13th in August. Yeah, I should have watched it again. I really love it. Yeah, so I hope you check that out. And thanks for listening to me now. See you in the next video.